Year 2142, a spacecraft intercepts a debris and takes a meteorite sample from the debris. When they open the inside of the meteorite with a laser, they find an alien sample shaped in the fetal position inside and take it to the spacecraft for examination. Meanwhile, Rain wakes up to the sound of an alarm to work in the mine, gets out of bed, and is joined by his half-brother Andy for breakfast. And Rain gives Andy a consoling speech about how everything will be okay. Rain, like everyone else, works as a mine worker in an organization called a company that employs people like slaves, but he has completed 6 years of work and is eligible to become a farmer. When he gives his documents to the authorized person, she tells him that the quota has been doubled due to the shortage of workers and that he has to work for 6 more years. Meanwhile, children outside attack Andy and Rain rescues him, and we learn that Andy is a synthetic human being. Rain's parents died years ago from a disease they contracted in the mine, and Rain doesn't want to go back there anymore. Meanwhile, Rain's ex-boyfriend Tyler tells her to come over, and he wants to make her a lucrative business proposition. Tyler tells Rain that by chance, they found an abandoned spaceship orbiting the planet and that they can get into it before it goes into orbit and steal the fuel they need to get into orbit. Andy has to be there because only a synthetic can operate the spaceship and open the doors. Rain says it's too dangerous and gives up. Tyler tells him that if he doesn't help them now, he will spend the rest of his life rotting here. Rain accepts his offer. They have 36 hours before the ship enters orbit. Rain tells Andy she doesn't have to do it, but Andy says she will do it for him. They are strapped into the spaceship, and when Andy puts his finger in the lock of the door, it opens easily. The inside of the spaceship is unstable. Tyler, Andy, and Bjorn go inside. Tyler restarts the ship and goes to the capsules. He sees that there is only 3 years of fuel in the capsules they need. 9 years of fuel. He tells them that the ship is big and there might be fuel in other places. They start looking for it. When they find another room, they start looking around. Bjorn finds an electric bat and bullies Andy with it, and Andy grabs and pulls him and saves him from falling into the big hole in the middle of the ship. At that moment, they see a synthetic lying on the floor. The synthetic has lost half of his body for some unknown reason. Tyler finally finds the fuel room, and Andy comes and opens the door, and they go in. And as they remove the fuel, the security system is activated, and the door automatically locks itself. And Andy can't open the door. The girls enter the ship to rescue them. Rain removes the chip from the other synthetic and takes it to put it in Andy, so that he will have more power, while the air temperature in the room rises, and the small aliens in the capsule start to move and attack the others. The creature sticks to Navarro's face when they try to remove it. Andy gives them information about the creature. Rain realizes it's because of the chip. He wants to remove it, but Andy doesn't obey. They activate the broken android. The android tells them that it combined the creature DNA with Navarro and planted a seed in it. When Tyler asks what will come out of it, the android shows him a dead creature. The creature says it was found 170 days ago by the crew and killed everyone. Rain pours cryofuel on the creature, and the creature leaves Navarro, but the android warns them not to let Navarro on their ship, saying that there is a seed in it, and it will kill them all. Navarro and Bjorn leave the others behind and immediately go to the ship and break the connection. When they reach the ship, the seed inside the Navarro starts to come to life and pierces the Navarro's chest and comes out of it, while the ship, which loses its control at that moment, quickly hits the mother ship. This impact disrupts the ship's trajectory and accelerates its fall. They only have 45 minutes. Tyler and Rain prepare to go to the other side of the ship to rescue their friends and escape, but they see that the corridors are full of aliens jumping on their faces. Andy tells them that the aliens are blind and can see them with sound and body heat if they set the temperature of the room to 36 degrees and tell them to be very quiet. Meanwhile, Bjorn and Kay go to the exit to get out of the other ship, but the creature that came out of the Navarro has made a cone and has started to develop. Bjorn gives the creature a high electric shock with the shock rod in his hand, and although he thinks he kills it at first, the creature takes out Bjorn's eye. Bjorn, who falls to the ground, falls under the acid blood dripping from the creature and dies horribly. The creature's blood is composed of acid. Kay calls Tyler on the walkie-talkie, but the aliens who jumped on the face hearing the voice immediately attacked and started to escape from there quickly. But at the last moment, the doors closed and they dodged the creatures. When they reach the ship, Kay tells them to open the door, but Andy refuses because the creature wants them to, saying that they will all die if the door is opened. And Andy says that he will now put the interests of the company first, and the creature takes Kay and leaves, and Rain realizes that he has to remove Andy's chip. They go to the laboratory part of the ship where they get information from the android that the aliens they captured were bled as a result of experiments on them, and that they obtained a black blood. Thanks to this blood, humans will be able to become more advanced creatures. They see this blood as a divine gift. Andy's task is to get this blood out of here and deliver it to the colony intact for further development. Andy gives Tyler and Rain weapons, and they leave to go to the ship. They come across a giant incubator built by the creatures, and as they leave to look for another way out, Tyler hears Kay's voice and runs to find Kay wrapped in a cone but not killed. Andy tells him that if we inject him with black blood, he can heal quickly, but Rain objects. He doesn't trust black blood. When they get to the elevator, the monster attacks them. Tyler dies there to protect Rain. Rain manages to get Kay into the elevator and they manage to escape. Rain says Andy was left behind and he has to go back for him. He tells him to deliver this blood to the console. Kay injects himself with the black blood for himself and the child in his belly. When Rain returns, he replaces Andy's chip with the original one and resets it while the other creatures arrive to escape. Rain runs to find another way out, but the android has locked all the doors. Rain disables gravity and starts shooting all the creatures coming at him with his gun. As they ascend up the elevator shaft, gravity is reactivated and Rain begins to fall rapidly downward. The creature grabs Rain with its tail, and when it is about to take over the body of Rain jumping into the face, Andy comes to help and kills the creature with a gun, and they quickly arrive safely to the ship. Rain puts Kay in the capsule and tells her that she will be fine. Suddenly, alarm sounds start coming from Kay's capsule when the capsule opens. Kay has given birth to an alien egg. When Rain wants to destroy this alien, the acid pierced the floor and the egg fell into the cargo hold. When Rain goes downstairs, he hears Kay's screams from upstairs. The creature killed Andy and Kay. This is the effect of black blood on humans. Rain quickly closes the doors and puts on his spacesuit and immediately descends into the cargo bay. When the creature descends to catch him, Rain pours the acid in the egg onto the floor. The vacuum of space vacuums the air, and the creature falls into space. Rain completely separates the cargo bay from the vehicle, puts Andy back in the capsule, and enters the capsule himself and embarks on a journey to a new planet. Thank you for watching. You can support me by subscribing to the channel, by liking the video and commenting on the next video. See you in the next video. Goodbye.